beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. If you're drawn to my channel, this is Maeve the Witch Tarot. If your intuition leads you here, then there's my message for you to hear. Okay, as always, take out what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. I hold space for any messages that may come through from my spirit guides to convey these messages for the highest and good for everyone. If I'm called to have an extra cards, I will, to get more messages, and at the same time, a motor scrying. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, how is everyone doing? Yeah. Okay. Let's tuning in about the energy because I feel like it's turning pages. I don't know what's that for. Turning pages, a new page. Are you a writer? Or having a journal every day? Are you going to be published? Are you a poet? Journalist? About writing. Yeah? Publications? Or just a reader? You love books. You wanted to know about things. But me, personally, I don't read books. I really don't read books. Yeah, to be honest, the only book that I read about is, I'm not promoting anything in here, but Angels and Demons. I got only 15 pages on it, and that's it. I didn't finish. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe you are a book enthusiast. Is that a word? Is that how I pronounce it? Enthusiast. Yeah. Okay. Maybe something is broken in your house today. 3:33 in the timer, so the negative energy breaks down itself. Just like my highball glass. Yeah. A very, very strong, powerful energy that hits and breaks my glass. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if spirits is pissed. I don't know. I really don't know. hmm Maybe some of you are having, spirits around. Earthbound spirits, as they say. Mm-hmm. Yep. So the house that you are in is okay. This is specific. The house that you're in is just out of nowhere. Something is broken down, fall down, without any contacts with air elements or window. Window is open. No, not like that. Or even moved by pets. No, just like out of nowhere, it suddenly drops. Maybe some of you specific message, but I feel like the energy is turning pages. Okay, the energy is turning pages. It's like you bought a new book. When you turn a page, it's blank. There are books that are blank. Yeah, it's like first and the back, it's all blank. It's just they leave it blank. I don't know what's the purpose on that. Maybe you can teach me why is that. The comment section is free, but I'm not a bookworm. I'm not a reader. Yeah, I don't hold books because of my ADHD. I cannot I cannot stand. I cannot really. But I read something on online, just like researching or something like that in Google, but I don't hold books. All the downloads and messages is from my guides, and I don't those channeled messages is I don't know where that come from. I sometimes review the video and I said, whoa, yeah, I don't yeah, I created an open channel for myself to hold the space for any messages, just like I've always said. Yeah, I don't read books, to be honest. Yeah, so let's have this one, okay? This is Oracle card. Season Seasons of the Witch, Beltane Oracle. Beltane Oracle. Oh, you have boundaries. You are putting a line on the sand. Why? Someone is bugging you? So number 3. Wow, I mentioned 333. Wow, that's a rare number. Master teacher, Empress energy, growth, self-mastery. That's the solar plexus chakra. Yellow. And you got like yellow in there. Yeah? It's the solar plexus. This could be self-esteem, confidence, your willpower, personal power. Oops, sorry. So let's read. Boundaries are soon. Soon is AWN into the parts of who you are, for they are not to be crossed. So putting boundaries. Take it? No? No. Okay, no. That's a specific message. Wow. But I feel like I wanted to keep it. Boundaries. Why? Why you wanted to put the boundaries? You're being annoyed? Of course. You are being annoyed. Boundaries are also self-respect. Yeah? 919. The energy is very floaty, you know? Ooh, that can float. Okay. Okay. See? Even even if the sound of it is like scattered, floaty. Oak, number 27. Maple, number 24. So May, pole, merry-go-round, something like that. I'm not familiar with it, okay? Just have a look on the picture. Maybe you are familiar with someone's tradition. So it reads, I am fertile in what I see, for there is reason to dance and drink upon the riches I receive. So, and you have an oak, number 27. Your energy is interesting. So let's read. Don't just look within, dive deeply into the internal realms of knowing. Okay. Wow. I heard soul searching. Why? Soul retrieval, soul searching. Fragments of soul retrieval. Why? Why? Have you feeling lately lost? Lost and annoyed? Okay, one more, please. Thank you. These two will go 3. Okay, let's have that one. Okay. Okay, so you have milk and butter, number 25. So another yellow. Oh, soul searching because you need a self-esteem. Oh, this is solar plexus chakra. This is your personal power. That's why you draw boundaries. You're holding your ground. Yeah, no wonder. You have a primal, number 32, maybe significant. Oops, she's naked. No, it's not. Primal. Okay, so it reads, there's no other way around but through the very truth that lives within you. So you're holding your grounds, just like I mentioned. And you have number 8, embodiment. Embodiment. Yes, of course. When you hold your grounds, yes, of course, you exude. Exuding those an embodiment of the feminine energy. Lots of women here. Divine feminine energy. And you have Faye, number 9. So, yeah. You knew you're a magical being. Yeah. And people sometimes get weird on you. Yeah. So it reads, okay, number 9. Number 9, Faye. Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. So, yeah, people judging you, and they cannot pinpoint on you. No matter how tried to understand things on you, they couldn't. So that's why you're being fed up on these people, and you draw the line on the sand that, hey, that's not okay. it's to me it's like you stop those people's opinion by exuding an embodiment of the energy that you are, because you truly accept who you are. You don't belong, you don't fit no matter what. Yeah, I don't know, they keep creating those invisible bugs and everyone follow. I don't know why. they keep mentioning about those box that the only cats can see specific message. Yeah, why people trying to fit in the box? They created an invisible box to themselves. Hey, wake up. The invisible box isn't there. Yeah, you imprison your own self and you are fed up on that. Okay, that's why you set boundaries for yourself. Yeah. Wow, your energy is like a very annoyed soul, to be honest. Okay, you want peace, just like the tree in there, chilling. Yeah, exude the energy, the embodiment of peace. Yeah, you want to what do you call the one? Live freely. And I still questioning about that why people creating the invisible box, did they even finding the invisible box fitting the small invisible box? I don't know. It's just sometimes it's funny though. Normal people, they say normal people, wow. It sometimes amazes me because people's mind, okay, those normal mind is sometimes it fascinates me because the way they see the world is just normal, like they don't, you know, they accept the invisible box, they fit in the invisible box. Okay, it's just a pure bliss. And there are people on the other side is shaking their head. Okay, they see beyond the veil through the person. They see that the veil is very thin to them. Okay, these are gifted people. Okay, you cannot see the unseen. What you see, you cannot unseen. Yeah, and you are trying to fit in the invisible box, but you cannot, really can't. It's because it's not for you. Maybe that's for some people. For those you wanted to, mundane living life, eat, sleep, repeat, live. But there are souls are heed the call, the higher calling. Lots of everyone called, but few heed the call. And some of you, you cannot sleep. You cannot sleep because something is in there. It's not out of your curiosity, but your soul is screaming at you. You cannot sleep well. That's why they always said, okay, I'm not diagnosing anything here. Have you noticed lots of people are depressed? Lots of people became anxious. It's because it's the calling within. But yeah, the hardcore programming of the society suppress on that, and then you know they make business out of it. Yeah, taking medicines on it, some professionals stepping on it. So it's business, right? Where the cure is very simple. Yeah? They complicate things. I don't know why. That's why I keep repeating they fit in the invisible box. 222 in the timer. So you need to balance that energy, okay? Yeah, of course, Eight of Swords. Trap on your own mind. Just like I mentioned, the invisible box. And you accept it freely. Yeah? I don't know. I don't know. It's the I am picking up. Really, I don't know who I am picking up. But it's just, I guess, if this reading finds you, I guess it's time for you to wake up. Okay? Because maybe these people are created illusions on you. Or you yourself. Following the crowd. Yeah. Okay. They asked me to pull 4 only. Why? This is like free will also. Yeah. Taking your free will, putting boundaries, and hold your ground to it. Self-reflection. This is why you put things on end. That's why the pages are turned this time for you. And you do that. It's not because in purpose, but you are tired of it. You're sick of it. Okay? Whoever that I'm talking to, wow, congratulations, you made it. Yeah, you made it. You got death in there. See? What I am picking up is clarified by the cards. Yeah. So you put end to it. Just like I mentioned on the first part of this of your reading, like you fed up the new you're turning new pages for yourself. You put boundaries. Once you put boundaries, you have end those people, places, things, karmic, whatever, for you to achieve peace. Just like an oak tree. Yeah? Chilling. And you have milk and butter in there. Like, carefree. Living your life without BS, without drama, without other ish on people. Yeah? You set boundaries. You free yourself on the invisible box. Again, I'm picking up the invisible box. My goodness. Why like the invisible box? You're not a cat, for goodness sake. Unless you have a cat. Well, of course, the cat is very pissed on you, for sure, because that's it. It's their thing. Yeah. How to catch a cat? Put a box. When the cat spot on the box, then that's it. You're good to go. Only 4. They said only 4. The energy of your reading is very light. You're just only pissed. Why? You're annoyed. You see things that people cannot see. Why? It's because you're having an awakening, my goodness dear. Another awakening. It's a very light and simple. And you're just pissed on the world. This is what happens when you have first an awakening is just very, some of you are intense, and then when you start recognizing the patterns, the manipulation, and all those kinds of just, you start getting, self-protect. protecting what you believe in, a new idea. Um, the rain is pouring heavily. Yeah. And wow. I don't know if the mic is picking up, but yeah. The rain pouring heavily. So yeah, you get 4 of Wands. Like a structure. You built a structure for yourself. A community. Like you building a new foundation on yourself, a structure for yourself, boundaries for yourself. It's like a fence that this is my space. You're not allowed to get in here. Yeah. And you have a hierophant. Yes. You get 2 major arcanas in here. Death and the hierophant. Yeah. The situation is teaching you that there are things you just only need to see things in your own ways, and you cannot tell those people that, hey, wake up. No, everyone has his own journey, and you have Page of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginnings, just like I've said about pages. When the first part of your reading, I mentioned about page, turning page, a new page for you. Yeah, and you end up a page again, the literal page, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see things clearer. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Investments. You tried, okay? Trying to pay attention on yourself. Not just for the others, but yourself. You're creating a solid beginning, these solid beginnings for yourself. Foundations as well, laying foundations just like the 4 of Wands. You're seeing this like a new ways of how you manage yourself. Okay, the energy of this reading is very light. Yeah, very very light, and you're just trying to understand what's going on, why people cannot see what I see. Of course, my dear, that's how it is. Everyone is being called, but few only heed the call. 29 in the timer. Okay, so I hope this energy is made sense to you. Maybe someone out there needs to hear it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave your reading here. Please do enjoy the rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, whatever this video finds you. And thank you for allowing this reading to be part of your journey. And I hope you find clarity, guidance, wisdom, and clarity you seek throughout the reading. And thank you for allowing me to tap your energy. Most of all, let's be beautiful souls. See you in the next video. Bye.